It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, we are on the other side of Hump Day, rolling through the rest of the week. Next best thing to a Friday. And I tell you what, we got our same great sponsors here on the Remember When with Uncle John show, including Sherwin-Williams House Paint, 836-8125. Greg Bradshaw and his outstanding staff can point you in the right direction for all of your interior and exterior house painting needs.
And we got the Shopper's Guide. Give our good friend J.J. Lindsay a call. 836-3022 for all your printing needs, no matter what you need.
Including baseball score sheets.
And business cards.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
And we've got ProMed Ambulance, serving Randolph, Lawrence, Ashley, Union, Dallas, and Calhoun County. Give them folks a ring at 1-800-634-0436. Tell them you need some coverage. Get signed up on their Priority Membership Ambulance Care Program.
There you go. And don't forget, you can always find our podcast anywhere that you can find podcasts, like Podchaser, Deezer, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. They got it all, man. Or you can always go find us on YouTube and maybe even on Facebook. Remember When with Uncle John. Be sure to include the second part of that.
Because we're not going to be here much longer, folks.
Not here on the radio.
We'll be out now. We'll be out in podcast land forever.
Yeah, sure.
And before long, we'll be debuting our own podcast where we'll be discussing controversial subjects, talking with people, interviewing folks, figuring out what's going on, making up some stories, fictional characters, lies, propaganda.
Some of it might even be true. You never know.
Pandemonium and mayhem.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're going to treat you so many different ways, you're going to have to like one of them. That's what it's going to come down to.
Howard Stern, look out, here we come.
There you go. So what do you want to talk about here on a Thursday, John?
You ever met anybody from Nebraska?
I don't think so.
I had neither not long ago.
Maybe Dave Van Horn.
I had a 56 Chevrolet I had for sale, and my good friend, who hails from Nebraska, now living in Hot Springs Village, John Laziak.
A Husker.
And a good guy, a car guy. And he is a unique person.
A unique guy.
You know, he talks like somebody from Nebraska.
Okay.
You know, and I guess that's true because I've never met anybody from Nebraska, but he don't talk like me and you.
He doesn't sound like he's from around here, though.
No, he doesn't. But he's a great guy, and he is coming down later on today. And we are going to replace the seats. You know, I'm all crippled up and beat up and can't do much. He's taking the Impala seats out of Miss Gladys, my 55 Gasser.
Okay.
And we're putting some. I'm putting some fiberglass padded seats and putting a roll bar in Miss Gladys.
Nice.
And he's coming down and taking my Impala seats away from him. And just a great guy, you know. All my life, you know, me and my buddy Randy Stennett, we've been car folks all our life, and you know, we could always roll around, crawl around, and do this and do that. But old age and you know, handicapped situations have crept in the back door, and I need some help. I can't do nothing anymore. I think we're going to end up having to put in a car lift because I can't get under no car no more.
There you go.
But my good friend John's coming down. Going to drive down, help me put some new seats in the car, and I'm going to award him with the old ones. But just a great guy. You know, everybody, some people play golf. Some people bass fish, you know. Some people go gambling. And everybody's different. Hunting, gambling, you know, chasing women, drinking whiskey, whatever.
Yep.
But, you know, I've always had a weakness for them Tri-5 Chevrolets and old Harley Davidsons. But, you know, it's hard when you get this old and you can't do it anymore to get things done. And it's just good to have a good friend that'll come down, spend his day, that loves to do it himself and is able to help you.
You know, by what you've told me about him so far, it doesn't sound like he'd rather be doing anything else.
I think we like to go have breakfast together and talk cars and You know, he's getting acclimated to Arkansas, but just a good guy, good fella.
Do they say y'all down up in
No, they
Nebraska?
don't say y'all.
No, well, we got to fix that.
We're working on it. But he's just enthralled by Arkansas and the Arkansas culture.
I can see that.
But we're going to get Miss Gladys suited up with some new seats today. So come on down, John. We're going to have breakfast and we'll cook up a good supper and have a good time.
There you go. Hey, that's going to wrap up Remember When with Uncle John here for today, but we got one more to go. We'll be right back here tomorrow for Top Tune Friday. I guess we'll see you then, John.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.